Now the pupil can sit back down on the bench and play the piano normally again. The next 4 pieces in the book are involved with the concept of intervals, and that's an opportunity for the pupil to learn that there's something other than just the triad, which formed a lot of music that the pupil had played up till then, something other than that in our 20th century style. So we start with number 2, flicking blobs of painted people, which has to do with seconds, and the child just takes the 2 thumbs and puts them right next to each other and plays notes like this and so on. And as they move up and down the piano, they can play all sorts of different seconds in that way. The next one is about the interval of the 4th, and the way that starts is the child puts the hand down into normal 5-finger positions, going from A to D in the left hand and also in the right hand, both A to D. However, only the following notes are actually going to be played. E with the 4th finger of the left hand, A with the thumb, and then the thumb of the right hand on D and the 4th finger on G. And what this produces is a series of perfect fourths. So the child can learn how that sounds, and they play them sort of one after the other quite a lot. Only those 4 notes. And then at the end of the first line, 2 notes come together, and then they play the notes separately again, and at the end of the whole piece, all 4 come together. So that's quite a gymnastic event for young kids, I think, to play all those 4 together. But having played them a lot singly, hopefully that will be something that they can manage. Then we come to the tritone. This is number 4 of the set. It's called Eerie Tale. And the tritone is a fun interval to learn because you can show how the octave is divided into 12 semitones, and the tritone is exactly half of that, 6 semitones. So if you start, for example, on the B, then you can count for the child. Here's semitone. This is 1, this is 2. These are also called half steps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you get to 12 for the octave. Now let's come back down again to see where half of that is at 6, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And the interesting thing about that tritone is it's quite a dissonant sound compared to this octave, which is a very consonant sound. So that's what that one's all about. And the last of these 4 pieces that are involved with intervals in this book is My Puppy Sleeps, all about 7ths and 9ths. And just because of an interesting position of the hand, the child can get these things quite easily. So the left hand goes from E to B and stays there for most of the piece, and the right hand goes from D to A. And this way, when the pupil plays the opening interval with the 2 third fingers, you get a very beautiful minor 7th interval, very soft dissonance. And then the child plays with the 2 4th fingers and you get the 9th. And there are lots of other correspondences. So for example, playing with the thumb here and the 5th finger there gets you a 7th. The 3rd finger there and the 5th finger there gets you a 9th. And all of those are used in this very peaceful piece about puppies.